Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. This is Sisters and Chats with me, Jade.
And me, Paige. Right, so today's topic.
Flipping
the switch. Flipping the switch.
It's a great thing. I'm just going to say that. I feel like it's a great thing when you flip the switch.
I think it's a great thing that you're able to do that if it's necessary for you to do so. That's what I will say.
Okay, yeah, if it's necessary. Because if you're flipping the switch when there's not necessary...
Yeah, then it's just like, why you got to do that to someone?
Okay.
Wake up the next day, but I'm not feeling you. What am I supposed to do with that?
That is crazy. But the thing is, I feel like flipping the switch is always beneficial to you, though. It's not beneficial to the other person, regardless.
Yeah. Oh, no, 100% it is.
So, you know, just if you're going to be a flip the switch. A switch flipper?
There you go.
If you're going to be a switch flipper, just make sure that you're not just being an unnice person about it.
Yeah.
I mean? Literally,
don't do it for no reason.
Hugging and cuddling a person.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
The night before. And then the next morning you're like, I'm over. Bye.
That's horrible.
Don't be doing that. That's bad.
Yeah, that is bad.
But if you've been treated like not great,
then by all means, you flip that switch.
That's good. That's great stuff. You do that.
Yeah, we love that.
Have you ever flipped the switch?
I think, yeah, I have. It took a while though, but eventually I got there and I said, yep, we're checking out, grab my stuff, let's go. And it was just when you know, when you flip the switch, I don't know if you've done it.
Oh, I've definitely flipped the switch.
It's like, why did I not do this sooner? Like, what took me so long to do this?
Delusion.
Literally.
Delusion made you take
days.
too long to flip the switch.
Never again.
It's literally like you're stunning. When you think about it, when you've literally not been treated well, it's like the switch is there. Yeah. You're hovering your finger over it.
Literally.
And you're like, should I press it? No. And then the disrespect keeps on coming. You're like, should I press it? And you're
literally.
like, no. And then you're like, no, but I've had enough. Flip it. And you're like, yeah. Bye.
See you later. Honestly. Because it's like, there's a reason why you're thinking that in the first place. Yeah. In the forms of being disrespected by your partner and they're not changing. So do it. You're only staying and you're contemplating because of comfort. Yeah. And that's been your norms. Don't be scared of change.
Yeah, don't be scared of change. Like, change is always good. Is it? I hate change though, personally. Like,
yeah, because it's uncomfortable.
Yeah. But then I've realised, put myself in different situations in life. I just feel like change is actually good. Yeah. And it's good for it to happen, and you'll see the benefits sooner or later.
Oh, 100%.
To having change in your life. So yeah, guys, change is good.
Very good. And at least by you removing yourself and flipping that switch, you don't have to deal with that situation anymore.
You have to deal with the mess.
Just too much.
Yeah, I feel like I did eventually flip the switch. I think for ages I didn't. I was literally that person just hovering over the light switch. Like, should I do it? Should I not? Not even should I do it? Yeah, I was. And then I eventually did it. I think I was like, yeah, enough is enough. But I want to know, I think maybe, and I keep on saying, like, why, like, when I said earlier on it's about delusion, that's probably why it took me so long. Like, it took me years to flip that switch. Yeah. Like a decade, guys. To flip the switch.
That is so long.
That is very long. And I think I just was like, this is... the delusion eventually wore off. And I was like, it's never going to work.
I think delusion and fear as well.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're like, oh my gosh, like, am I ever going to find love again? Or, oh my God, how long am I? I don't want to be lonely. Like, what am I going to do with myself when it's late at night and I just want someone to... What do I do? Oh, at least that person's there. But
it's just like, being comfortable. It's getting too comfortable. And you know the comfortability is just... It's not great though, because when you ask yourself, like, could you get this somewhere else? It's like, yeah, you could. And you could get it 10 times more genuine. Yeah. And actually, like, real love. You're like, why would you stay? Flip that switch and go. Yeah,
exactly.
So...
Flip that switch and definitely go. You ain't missing out on anything, I tell you that. Actually, the only thing you're missing out on... Actually, no, by you... contemplating if you should not flip the switch or flip the switch, you're missing out on, like, the fun that's about to happen and the greatness that you're about to bring into your life.
And the people you're going to meet, like, the new people you're going to meet in life.
And the version of you that you're about to become.
Oh my God.
That within itself is
is so much fun.
Yeah.
There is so much to look forward to when you flip that switch. And A question though. Do you think there is a difference between a girl flipping the switch and a guy flipping the switch?
Yes and no, I don't think so.
No, you think it's pretty much the same?
I think it's the same, personally, because if you're, like, we all have emotions, and if a guy is, like, because I know there are some guys who really love their girlfriends and they really want it to work, the same reasons how, like, we would personally feel.
Yeah.
And it's like they then have that courage to flip the switch, because there obviously are lover boys out there.
Of course there's lover boys.
So obviously for them, it's like the same feeling. But obviously we do have, I mean, a bit of both, yet again, that just flip the switch to just be horrible.
But that's true. Do you think that it's easier for boys to do it? I guess it depends. If their love is, like, I guess it's different, because, yeah, I guess just what you just said is the same.
Yeah.
Kind of, if you're part of the lover, boy and girl gang, it's hard for you to flip that switch.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're, like, not part of the lover gang, then it's, like, cold-hearted. You could just flip that switch and be like, okay, later's bye. But I do feel like, well, then again, because if they're a lover boy, I was going to say maybe it might be a little bit easier for guys to do it, but then if they're a lover boy, then no. Because they're probably as emotionally attached as a girl would be, because they are a part of that lover world.
And I feel like, look on, like, how society is with guys, I feel maybe they may not want to have to deal with having to cover up their emotions.
Yeah.
Because obviously they can't really, well, guys, which I don't agree with, they feel like they have to mask their emotions and how they feel. Like, where, for example, if you flip the switch, sometimes you may still feel upset about it, but you have your girls to, like, go to and vent about all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes some guys may feel like, oh, I don't know if I should, because they may not want to deal with the after effects from it.
I've known some guys who have gone through a breakup and then they can't talk to their mates about it over and over again, because the guys will be like, get over it, bro.
Which I think is bang on forward,
get over it. And I just feel like, for me, that's not real friends. Even if it's with girls as well. Like, if you can't go to your girls and talk to them about the same thing over and over again, or anyone, you're just like, they're just not your people.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But flipping the switch, guys, it's never easy, but
it's very necessary.
Yeah.
And do you feel like then flipping the switch is also technically the same thing as, like, mentally checking out then?
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like you've had enough now mentally. You're like,
mentally
bye.
just done. Yeah.
Do you know what I always wished growing up?
What?
You know, because if you guys watch Vampire Diaries.
Oh my gosh, I used to say this reference all the time.
I used to be like, I wish I could flip my
humanity switch. Oh my days. I could just flip it. I say it all the time.
Like, am I a little bit sad to think, like, I literally used to stare in the mirror and close my eyes?
Oh, do you... Wait,
I used to stand in the mirror.
Oh, you're giving me a confession? Are you giving us a confession?
Yeah, I used to stand in the mirror, close my eyes, and open them, and nothing would change.
You're so delusional on another level. Like, I'm happy I didn't walk in and see this.
No. Vampire Diaries too.
Yeah, I do, but I'm not out here looking at myself in the mirror like,
if anyone's out there who loves Vampire Diaries, have you please let me know if you've ever closed your eyes and be like, community switch off. And, like, I hope that it's off when you open your eyes.
Oh my days.
And who knows? Because when you think about it, you technically do that in your brain, though. When it comes to flipping the switch, or it comes to mentally checking out, which is basically the same thing, you basically do that.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I'm just saying, you close your eyes and you open them again.
I've not heard of that one before, but I can't lie. I know loads of people have probably done that, but
thank you.
I can't say that I have done that.
Okay, well, I used to do it a good few times. It never worked.
I was going to say, did it work? Okay,
no, it never worked. But then when I did mentally check out of my last relationship, it worked. But it wasn't over closing my eyes.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you open and close your eyes again?
I didn't open and close my eyes. It just happened. I don't even remember when it happened. Do you?
No, I don't think I do, you know.
Does it erase the memory of when we do it?
No, I think
mentally checked out.
No, I think there are some people that just know, like, okay, cool, like, wow, because you have that shift in your mentality and the way you think.
But do you remember that day though? Do you remember, like, what you were doing? Like, do you remember the last straw? Like, do you remember any of that when you decided to just flip the switch and just mentally check out? Because I don't remember.
If you asked me when the situation happened or when I came and told you that it was done, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you, but because it was that long ago, I can't tell you. My memory's whack.
But shouldn't we be able to tell that? Because you can tell when you can remember when you broke up with someone. Like, I remember when I broke up with someone.
Yeah, you got a very good memory. I don't. I couldn't tell you, no.
Do you know what that shows? We just didn't care. Shows that you just, it was just irrelevant now. Like, you're irrelevant. Like, your existence, how it ended and all that jazz was just irrelevant. We didn't need to go into detail.
Oh my
but obviously,
gosh, yeah.
I remember why I broke up with you.
Yeah, I think I'll know why, but I don't remember how. Yeah.
But in terms of how in the mental checkout, it was just irrelevant.
Yeah.
The reason why we broke up was good enough to remember. Everything else is just taking up memory storage that needs to be erased.
That's why I'm forgetful, but it's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh gosh.
So guys, don't be flipping the switch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you done
unnecessarily? And let us know if you ever have, and if you remember, let us know if you remember. Because I feel like we're probably the worst people to ask. Because I feel like we generally do have bad memories.
Yeah, I know we do.
Mine's worse. So let us know if you remember ever doing it. I'm intrigued.
Yeah. That's
okay, let's give some advice.
Okay.
Okay. What does it mean when a guy asks me to come over?
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I'm intrigued by this already. Go on.
Okay. Do you want to give me your initial thoughts?
Well, the first thing is...
I know what she's going to say.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to get down, be cheeky.
Okay, I've been going on dates with this guy. We've met on a dating app and we've been on 6 dates, and I've only kissed and made out on the past 2 dates. Oh, okay, so they went on 4 dates and then she only kissed on the last 2. That's great.
That's fine.
If we're gonna add in some too much information, TMI. No, TMI.
Yeah.
TMI. Can last only 1 day. Anyways. It seems like we've been talking... Anyways, it seems like we've been taking things pretty slow, which I'm totally fine with, since he's only the second guy I've ever kissed. And I've previously told him I wasn't very experienced. I've never gone past the kissing stage before. Oh, okay, so she's a virgin.
Love that for her.
Yes. Today, after we made out, he asked if he could come over to my place, but I came up with an excuse and I said no. And I'm trying to figure out what he's expecting if he came over. What would you guys say?
I mean, I feel like he's been respectful.
Yeah, especially if they've gone on 6 dates.
Yeah.
Because I feel like 6 dates and she only kissed him on like the 4th date.
Yeah.
Right? The 5th and 6th date they've kissed. The fact that there was basically 4 whole dates and she hadn't kissed him, it seems like he could be respectful, no?
I think
is that
so.
me being delusional?
It could be one of 2 ways. Because obviously he could be like a really respectful guy, and obviously she didn't mention anything about him attempting to cross boundaries.
Yeah.
Obviously he could generally just want to switch up the environment and see how they interact on a one-on-one basis with no one around.
Yeah, because they've only been, I don't know if I mentioned, but they have only been out publicly. It's never been like an intimate one-on-one setting like you
Which
said.
I feel like you can tell, it's also another setting where you can tell a lot more about someone.
Yeah, it is.
But if you do feel that, I would just put it to him. I don't know. I might be delusional here, but I don't think he's trying to be cheeky.
That's what I'm thinking as well, but I might be delusional
Yeah,
as well.
I don't know. Guys, please help us here.
I'm basing it on he's not expecting everything.
Yeah.
Only because, purely on the fact that they went on 4 whole dates, there was no kissing, there was no being forcefulness, there was no continuous like, I want to kiss, I want to kiss, I want to kiss. It seems like from what she said, they've naturally kissed on the 5th and 6th date.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a bit like he probably just wants to get to know her in a
different environment.
Which it's just a normal thing nowadays. I feel like it's quite normal for when you go on first dates and stuff like that, or if anything, to go to the person's house.
On first dates.
Well, yeah, I feel like it's more a thing nowadays than it is.
Well, guys,
than it was before.
We need to bring up stranger danger because you need to alarm bells. I'll ask you to come to their house on the first day. Oh hell no! See you later. What? We can stand outside. Not even that.
We can be on the rooftop. But why are you side eyeing me? Anyways, I just feel like also to have a conversation.
Yeah.
And just explicitly say like, by the way, like if you come over to personally, if I was in her shoes, I'd be like, if you do come over to mine, I hope you're not expecting for anything to go further than a kiss.
Yeah.
That's just not what I feel comfortable with right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then me telling the guy prior will then determine if he's willing to come all the way to mine, knowing that I'm not going to do anything more than just a kiss.
Yeah.
So his standards are not...
He's not expecting anything.
Because I've told him prior, and he can just be like, okay, I'm not going to come to yours.
Yeah.
There's no 7th date kind of thing. Because he knows what he's walking into, because I'm not ready.
Yeah, exactly. I think, just make sure you outline how that you're not going to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously see how he reacts.
Yeah.
And if any energy shifts. And then just kind of trust your gut. Obviously, if you feel like, if you're in an environment, you feel like it's escalating, then just like, oh, like, I think we should stop and just stick to going out in public.
Yeah.
Until maybe you are ready and you feel comfortable to take it past kissing.
Yeah, because obviously she's made it clear that she's basically a virgin.
Yeah.
So, girl, don't be doing anything that you do not want to do when you're not ready. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, definitely don't.
So, and if they're pushing the boundaries, then just be like, yeah, I'm not comfortable. Like, you can leave now.
Yeah.
Bye. Get out.
Exactly.
Right now.
The door's there.
Leave. So, you just see how it goes.
Yeah. But so far, he seems sweet.
He seems.
I like their vibe. From what you've read out, it's like balanced.
Yeah, it seems like it might be a genuine guy, but then again, guys will be playing the game so genuinely.
Yeah,
and
sometimes
so sweet,
you just never know.
And you just don't know. But you won't know until you go into a situation, and like you said, trust your gut feeling and how you feel from prior when you're sending the message to communicate that to him, to when he's physically like in your place with it, like when he's in your place. How are you feeling about it all?
Yeah.
And if it does get a little bit like, heated, does he back off when you say, kind of thing? You'll just know. You'll know in a situation. So yeah. That's that.
Interesting. Guys, let us know what you think as well. If you think he's like genuine or he's trying to be cheeky.
Yeah.
But thanks for tuning in for today's episode. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel.
And for our audio listeners, can you please give us a follow and leave us a review? It is technically New Year's today.
I know.
Just remembered. So I hope you guys have a great New Year celebration. Look forward to 2025.
It's going to be a great year. We're going to speak into existence. We're going to thrive, do well. It's just going to be amazing.
Positive vibes, energy. Positive vibes, energy. Not take on anyone's BS, basically.
No one's BS.
And know that this is your life and you're here to enjoy it. So... yeah, here's 2025.
Literally.
See you guys next year. That's crazy to say.
I know.
Okay, bye guys.